Hey guys, Imperial Agent 1992 here. Today, we're going to take a look at Counter-Strike Source, also known as CSS. We were looking at if still shows up to this day, so let's get into it. Counter-Strike Source was first released back in 2004 by Valve after their success with the original Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Source is a remake of 1.6, but made in Source Engine, the same engine which Half-Life 2, Garry's Mod, Left 4 Dead and Portal is made in. This is also the reason why these games sort feel the same and looks the same a little bit. Counter-Strike Source also have a lot of maps from 1.6 like Dust, 2, Inferno, Nuke. These maps were also carried over to CSGO, which is most newest Counter-Strike game. If we take a look at the game gameplay, the first thing you will notice probably from CS to CSS, other than the increase in graphics, is with physics in Counter-Strike Source. Grenades are moving much better than they were in 1.6. They also removed the death animation and replaced it with ragdolls, which helps the game feel a little more realistic in a sense. I jumped into a few servers to see how the gameplay experiment actually is in 2024. The first server I decided to join was a US deathmatch server, which I had marked as one of my favorites a long time ago. I played there for a little while, and the game is how I remembered. And somehow remember my settings too. From when I played a long time ago, it has somehow saved my old crosshair when I used to play the game in Aslam I Spray, and please don't judge me on that. Moving on to another server, Dust 2 map wow, that was a ton of players on here, not much interest in having here other than I got killed by people with spawn protection, so that was annoying actually. You guys can still join another server. The community are still active here in United States. European server? Yeah, they are still active too. For some reason, you guys can try out the old all again. Classic maps, I must say, you guys will miss it, but I wouldn't say it's that different from the CSGO wall. But I wanted to try some of the old popular game modes, so I decided to leave. And if you don't know what kind of server I'm talking about, most popular games was, in my opinion, from Counter-Strike Source. Was probably a B-Hop, Surf, Death Run a Jail, and Zombies. I tried first with Surf servers and players. You can only find if players on it were those with checkpoints and level system, which I'm not very good at. You can try looking for some deathmatch Surf server, but me personally was unable to find any, unfortunately. After I searched a bit, I jumped into some zombie escape servers, and they just like I remembered them to be. They kind of give the same feeling as Left 4 Dead with a lot more chaos and people who are constantly making noise. But I must say, I still like it, and I still want to play more of it. I was somehow unable to find any B-Hop server with any players on it, which I'm quite surprised by actually, so I just joined a random server with no players on it, I guess. And it definitely didn't feel the same as I remember it, and that might be a reason why there isn't many servers anymore. That's dedicated to only be having. Another reason could be that Counter-Strike Global Offensive has a superior system for B-hopping. I'm not so sure though, that's just a speculation, and I wasn't able to find any server for the jail a lot of different. But I'm quite sure these are still available in contract with Global Offensive to this day while playing. I tried the Deagle out, and I must say that gun is really powerful. It's crazy. Then it's much easier to hit those 1-Deags in Counter-Strike Source than it is in CSGO for some reason. I've also heard that the hitbox for the heads in Counter-Strike Source is larger compared to CSGO, so that might also play a role in this. One thing I completely forgotten about was the night vision. Like, it's not really very useful, but it's there, so bring it back, love. The game is still very much alive, and it's definitely not dying anytime soon. The guns isn't really that bad, it's just a little different compared to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The graphics isn't that bad either, it is definitely outdated, but it has a charm. The only problem I see this game facing is, for some people, the price tag, but now it's on sale for just $1.99. But yay, that's what I got. I see you guys later. Imperial Agent 1992 signing out.